We playing 5 City, dog.
The New Orleans Saints head northeast. For Week 5, they play a team that makes its home in Washington, and one that is apparently having to win games differently than they did last year.
That's just some street football and two guys knowing each other and making a play.
Taylor HEINICKE bounced back in Week 4, threw that game winner, and had himself a fine day against the Falcons. Almost 300 yards, 3 TD passes, no picks, rating over 120.
This is just an absolute prayer to McLaurin that gets answered.
Saints fans, if you haven't followed HEINICKE closely this year, he hasn't been too bad. 8 TDs now, just 3 picks, rating over 99.5 in 3 of his 4 games.
Over the middle to McLaurin, rips it away, and a first down.
Other thing to know about him, he likes scary movies, I think. He throws to Terry McLaurin a lot.
McLaurin in the end zone, he's got it, it's a touchdown!
So bring on the Saints passing defense, a Saints passing D that gave up over 400 yards and over 10 yards per attempt to Daniel Jones.
Jones goes deep, and the catch is made, and then Ross, touchdown!
They've put up 2 lockdown-type performances in Weeks 1 and 3 against the pass, so maybe odd-numbered weeks are the key for their secondary.
Jones throws, wide open is Galladay!
Their rush D gave up over 4 a run to the Giants, Saquon Barkley finishing them off in OT on a handoff.
As Barkley takes it to the goal line, he's in!
But again, they had played the rush better than that Weeks 1 through 3, and Washington does like running the ball, being they have Antonio Gibson, the Washington offense, more well-rounded than it gets credit for.
Gibson able to turn it upfield, found the hole, and gets the first down at the 50.
New Orleans has begun to rely on its own ground game more the last couple of weeks. ALVIN got plenty of carries in Week 4 and turned them into a nice 100-yard game on over 4.5 a carry.
It's KAMARA, good second effort.
And the human Swiss Army knife always has to be tracked. Is Taysom Hill going to get used as a small knife, a tiny screwdriver, or as a pair of those weird tiny scissors? It's anyone's guess.
That's why I said it was Olay. Just open the gates and go ahead and run right through for the touchdown.
Washington's biggest defensive issues have not been against runners, though. 3.5 allowed to the Falcons. Season numbers are in the solid range.
They just had a DT meeting in the backfield there. There's no way to play right there.
But what's happened to their pass defense? It was in the top 3 last year, but Matt Ryan went for over 280 against them, rating over 110, 4 TD passes, no picks.
Well done and well placed by Matt Ryan.
And through 4 games, their numbers against the pass have been poor.
Cordero Patterson with a catch, a little stop, breaks a tackle to the goal line. Patterson in for the touchdown.
Tied to those numbers, their pass rush. This was supposed to be a group that wrecked QBs this year, yet just 1 sack last week. Chase Young has none for the year, and the team as a whole only has 7. Elite pass rushes should fall into 2 sacks a game by accident.
They got a 1, 2, 3, 4 tackles. The determination and the willpower.
And while the Saints offense had been a little sack-prone their first 3 weeks, they cleaned things up last week, not allowing Jameis to get taken down once.
Him against the safety, that is a mismatch, and Juwan Johnson exploits it.
Winston used that protection to put up a solid stat line against the Giants.
Longest play of the day for the Saints offense.
And that's 3 out of 4 games he hasn't thrown a pick, 8 TDs now, just 2 interceptions.
And Jameis Winston, that's what they brought him in for. He has a live arm.
Each of these teams think they could be better than 2-2, but if Craig were here, he'd tell us that they just haven't put together games with all the needed ingredients. It's like when you have Kool-Aid and no sugar, peanut butter, no jelly, ham, no burger. Which team might put it all together this week? Tell us by posting your predictions in the comment section. Our panel's picks go on the screen. I'd give a nice damn to finish it off, but I don't want to insult Cube.